This week, 48 Hours has a story of a woman in Georgia who appeared to have died, listen to this, not once, but twice. How is that possible? In 2022, friends of Mindi Kassotis were told that she died in a hospital. Then 5 months later, they heard her life ended in a very different way. Erin Moriarty reports for 48 Hours.
The mystery began in 2022 in a remote South Georgia swamp where hunters discovered the remains of a woman. Investigators put out 2 sketches, hoping someone could help identify her. Heather Thomas saw one of them.
I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Like, that looks like Mindi. That looks like Mindi.
Heather Thomas's hunch was correct. The woman in the sketch was identified as Mindi Kassotis. Heather knew Mindi because Mindi had married her ex-husband, Nick Kassotis, a lawyer, a decorated Navy JAG, who had traveled the world, sometimes working on secret assignments.
He came with such high credentials. You feel like this person is trustworthy.
Friends Angela Wynn and Morgan Paddock say a year into the marriage, the couple's once happy life began to change.
She once told me, Morgan, if you knew everything that was going on, like, this is something that would be a best-selling novel.
They say Mindi told them that she and Nick were being followed and harassed, that they were moving frequently.
She thought her life was in danger.
Mm-hmm.
It was, according to Mindi, all connected to some classified work that Nick had done for the Navy.
Did she sound scared?
Oh, she was scared.
And then in late 2022, Mindi's friends got the news that Mindi had died suddenly.
I had been told that she had died in the hospital.
So nothing prepared them for what they learned 5 months later, that Mindi was the woman in that Georgia swamp.
What do you do? What do you do when you're in a situation and you feel like something is wrong, but also the entire story is so crazy, who's going to believe you?
The entire story is so crazy. Erin Moriarty joins us now, and you were telling me off camera that this is the weirdest, strangest story you've ever covered. And you've done some doozies, Erin. So
It absolutely is. It's even hard in some ways to kind of explain exactly what happened. That's why when you hear a woman died twice, because in this case, they are our friends, and
how did they think she died?
Well, they knew she had told people she was pregnant. And when the husband called and said she died in the hospital, they thought, oh, there's complications. He said she was cremated, and why wouldn't they believe him?
Yeah.
He's a former naval officer. He's a lawyer. So they believe him. So then how did her remains,
end up
if
in
she
the
was
swamp?
Cremated, end up in the swamp? That was the big question.
Well, how did he explain that?
Well, I love what the prosecutor said. When you find remains where a person's been dismembered, you kind of know that is a homicide, so they go and search for the husband. And he tells a story very similar to what Mindi said. He said that they were being followed by people, and he said if anyone killed her, it was likely this FBI agent by the name of Jim McIntyre.
Has anybody seen Jim McIntyre?
Yeah, does he exist?
That is, of course, the whole focus of this investigation.
Okay.
So it may be one of the most unusual defenses for a murder case.
All right, Erin Moriarty, we'll have to find out on Saturday. You can watch Erin's report, The Woman Who Died Twice, on 48 Hours. That's tomorrow night at 10, 9 Central, right here on CBS, and then streaming on Paramount+.